Hello my loves. Right, before I start today's video, which is actually going to be a sculpted design, I want to show you a few bits that were really kindly sent to me by Dorota Politska. You've probably seen her channel, let's be honest, she's absolutely amazing. And she sent me some nail mail. So I've got some of the Nail Perfect pinching clips. I couldn't even think of the word then. I already have some, but do you know what? They're really old and battered. So I've got some brand new ones now, and they each come individually packed. They're great for hard gel, like really fantastic, because they're nice and clear so the light can penetrate. So you can like pop them on like that and then cure your nail. I'd recommend scoring the inside with a file as well. It helps it grip a little bit. I also got this, it's like a transfer foil, I think. I haven't tried it yet. I need to use these things. It's got cute butterflies on it. Look at that. My mother-in-law, who passed away a year ago, she was obsessed with butterflies, obsessed with them, and dragonflies. I also got some foil gel. Oh, I can hear an Oliver. That's Oliver sorted. Right, yes, foil gel. Oh, dearie me. Which is fabulous. And I've also got a selection of brushes. Now, one of them, this is the one you've already seen, and it's really, really, really fine detailer brush. It's fabulous. And the lid goes on so tight and secure. It's not going anywhere, which is great. The other brushes I got were, I think these are like 3D acrylic brushes. I'm not sure. I'm going to check on the website. But because I haven't used them yet. I've had them all packed away ready to show you, but I have used the detailer brush. So we've got that one. I've got another one which is slightly smaller than that. I'll just get that out for you so you can see. See? Slightly smaller. They're beautiful brushes. I really like the way they fit nicely as well. I was just looking at them sparkling. I was like, oh. And I also got, I got sent this like wax tip tool, and it's got a little, this is like a dotting tool on the end as well. You could use it for picking up crystals. I actually used the dotting tool end in this video. And I also got some tips, which are the Extreme Pre-Pinch Coffin. I think it's 360 tips in there. It says 360 nail tips. So that's the tips as well. There we go. I'm not using tips in this video. I'm actually sculpting, but I wanted to still show you them because I was very, very grateful to receive them. So thank you so much. I'll put Dorota's website in the description box for you. So that's all the bits I got. And obviously I've started using the brushes and stuff, but I will, as we go through the videos, you'll see me use more and more of the bits and bobs as well. So let me move on to this. I'm a little bit obsessed with this kind of nail. I've already taken my nail gel off and prepped this nail. I'm a little bit obsessed with this style. I'm no master at it. I'm still learning. But, you know, we learn through doing. Well, I do anyway. So learn with me. I'm applying base coat, Madame Glam's base coat to this nail. It's all prepped and dehydrated and everything like that. If you have any trouble with nail prep, I do have a course on that, which you can do like online, and you can do it in our Facebook group. I'm always there to help, and it's a nice little community in there as well. I'll put the link to all that in the description box. So once that's cured, I'm just going to grab a nail form. I haven't sculpted for ages. Ages and ages and ages. I can't even remember. And I just fancied it. These forms are from Glitter Planet. I've had them for ages. They're kind of like, they're not short length for salon, they are longer, but they're not like the extreme as well. I know you can get some really, really long ones. I actually need to, because I'm going to do doing an extreme nail course with Dorota Politska, and I'm so excited to do it. I just need to find the time to do it, but I'm very, very excited to learn from her because she is amazing. So I'm lining up my form. I have wonky fingers, which makes form placement even more annoying. But, you know, it's when it's your own hand, you kind of get used to it. Closing in that form. keeping it nice and pinched. And then I will cut slightly down the sides because I have tiny fingers. So I wish my waistline was as small as my fingers. So I'm just going to give a little snippy snip. Just either side, just so that form can pop up right under my hyponychium. I have quite high hyponychium as well. And my nails are quite naturally C-curved, so I tend to adjust forms all the time to make them fit and just bounce up into that nice little space so there's no big lip between the form and the nail. So that's that on. I'll check it from different angles and make sure I'm happy with it and have a fiddle with it. And I'm going to actually build my extension with polygel. I thought I'm giving you guys a whole lot of different today. We're changing it up. So I'm just using Ice Blossom, which is their clear polygel. I am going to do the designing of the nail using my Nail Perfect gel, which I get from Dorota's website. I've been using that for years, as you know. Is it years? Probably is years. It feels like years. It feels like years. There we go. So I've got a big slug of that. That's what it looks like, isn't it? Looks like a slug. And I'll just moisten my brush with isopropyl alcohol. I've lost my big bottle of isopropyl alcohol. Can't find it anywhere, so I'm going to have to order a new one. And I'm just going to pat that down and just use it as an extended tip. And then I will blend it back, blend that bit back, see? Just so it's not like a lip going upwards. And then we're just going to pat and press and pull on the product there. So we're patting it down, pressing it out, and pulling it through the form, if that makes sense. So keep the brush moist, and then I'm just using pulling, patting and pressing at the same time, because you want a bit of force to kind of move that product. I don't want it fat, I just need it nice and thin, and I just want to kind of map out the shape roughly. I don't know what shape you would call the final result, maybe more like a pipe nail. Look, I wish I had, when I did my training many, many years ago, I wish I had learnt from these nail masters. And now I want to do more advanced training, and it's so hard to find the time. So hard. So some of it I'm trying to learn as I go. But like I said, I am doing an extreme nail course soon, and I will share with you my creation once I've finished. But it may take me a while to get through it because I've got to pack all your Christmas boxes. Ha 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 ha. So we're going to pop that in the lamp. Oh, yes, Christmas boxes are going out this week. I'm so excited, guys. Oh, I am so excited for you to receive them. If you don't know what I'm on about, just click the link in the description box to Alina Crystals and all will be revealed. Right, so my base is done. Now I'm using Nail Perfect Fibre Gel in Light Rose, I think this one is. Let me just check. Yes. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to build a smile line. So we're taking a big scoop of the product. The gel brush I'm using here is my Lucente G1. It's about a size 8 oval. And I'm just going to pillow that gel, pillow it around the cuticle, and then start gliding left to right. And bring that product down the nail. And we're making a kind of almond shape. And don't worry, you don't have to get it all first time. Like, you can just go back in once you've cured your first layer and start building up your structure. So don't worry. Just go with the flow. I'm just going to work really gently with gel. That's the way I find best. Work gently and try to work fast because it will move. This gel is self-leveling, so it will move. You can get thicker gels that don't move anywhere, but I get annoyed with those. I like this, or I like an Acrogel or Polygel. There you go. So I'm just going to kind of tidy up the edges a little bit. And once I'm happy, I will just get it straight in that lamp for a 60-second cure. Okay, and then we're out the lamp, and I'm going to go in and obviously build the structure because there isn't really much of an apex. There's a dip in the centre, so I'm taking a big scoop of the product and then just working, again, pillow technique around the cuticle and then swooping left to right, dragging that product down, making sure we build up that wall on the smile line. There's a lot more to it with gel. I do actually have hard gel beginners training, so if you're interested, just pop along to the website. But it is online, and the reason is because it's designed for people that can't attend classes for days on end because of children or problems, or just location. So you can do it in your own time, but you do have to submit work and everything like that, obviously. So there's the bare bones of our nail. There's the rough idea of what we're doing. Now I need to file in the edges of that smile line. This is a brand new file. I have not scored the edges yet, so I'm going to be careful that I don't cut my finger, but I really want those edges nice and fresh right up against the edge of that smile line. So I'm holding it, and I'm not pushing down against the extension because that clear gel is very thin. So I'm pressing against the almond shaped smile line that I've built. The whole time going against that. And then once I'm happy with that, I will just remove the dust and have a good look at it and see that it's everything I need. I hate when I say everything, because it's everything, not everything. It's not everything, is it? I'm going to use my Ollie brush. Take off that dust. There we go. Right. Now, I've pre-mixed a few bits and bobs on a palette that I was playing around with. I'll talk you through what I'm using. I've got Madam Glam's black gel paint, and I've actually got a paintbrush, which is from a set of paintbrushes that I bought, like to do painting on paper with. It's not even a nail brush, but I'm using it and it works really well. And I'm just going to go around. I find going around a smile line with a darker colour, either a darker shade of the colour you're using or a completely different shade that's darker, really emphasises the shape of the nail. I've seen it done a lot from the Russian and Polish nail techs, and it's a beautiful technique. It really emphasises the artistic lines. It just, just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I find myself watching their tutorials and I don't understand what they're saying, and I'm just frantically trying to understand it. I wish my mother-in-law was alive because she was Polish and at least she could have translated some things for me. But so I'm going in. I've actually mixed Nail Perfect clear fibre gel with a white gel paint because it's highly pigmented, because I didn't have a white hard gel. So I've mixed those two together to create this, and I'm just blobbing it, literally blobbing it on. And once I've got enough kind of blobbed around, I'm going to take plastic wrap. We call it cling film. You might call it saran wrap or plastic wrap. And I'm going to use that dotting tool on the end of the wax tool. And I'm just going to nudge the product, and I want to make some high peaks. Well, if they're not high enough, they won't show. So make them quite nice and high. And just play around with the product. You kind of want to encourage it not to stick out too much at the sides, otherwise it really makes your nail fat as well. I learnt that the hard way when I tried it once. So there we go. That's going to go into the lamp for a 60-second cure, and then we're going to gently peel that off, and it does come away quite easily. There we are. Look at that mess. Trust the process. Can you imagine? So I've mixed a red gel from Madam Glam called Miss Dorothy. It's a perfect Christmas red. And I've mixed that in with my glitter that's being released this week. It's called Santa's Sack. It's also in the Christmas box, but it is being released individually as well, and it's a multi-mix red. It's beautiful, beautiful red. And I'm also using Madam Glam's gold gel paint as well. And I'm just putting it through the nail. There's no right or wrong. I'm just adding a bit of this and a bit of that, and pressing a little bit of glitter into it, and then a little bit more gold, and then a little bit more red. And I'm just having fun with it. I'm having fun with it. I'm being creative. The only thing I do realise is now I've got a hand of short nails with one long nail, and I'm working at the school tomorrow. Might freak the kids out a bit. I'm just pressing bits of glitter in as well here and there. It really is just going with it. Go with the flow and do whatever you want. This would look amazing with turquoises and blues and stuff, like an under the sea nail. There we go. Add a bit more there. Don't worry about splodging it and making a mess, honestly. It's all good. press some glitter in as well, just to add those little sparkles. Then give it a full cure, and I'm going to use the clear fibre gel and just encapsulate everything, and that will also sink into any of the gaps. So go slow, let it sink into those gaps, and let it work its magic and settle in. You can start to kind of even out the structure, but as you can see, there's a lot of filing involved in a design like this, because you kind of make it a lot worse before it gets better, like a lot worse. But I would love, if I had the time, I would love a full set of nails in this style. Oh, they just feel so magical and beautiful to look at. I guess you've got to wait till the end to see it though, because right now it looks like a hot mess, honey. Okay, let's just level that out there as well. What I do like about hard gel is you can just keep playing with it until you are done and ready. And then when you're ready, pop it in the lamp, 60-second cure. Okay, that's done. Wipe off all that inhibition layer, and I am going to e-file and hand file. There was no way my poorly hands could cope with hand filing this whole design. So I did first use this bit, it's like a medium cone bit, and I didn't like it. It started leaving kind of marks in the nail, and I didn't feel comfortable with it. I really want some new drill bits. I just don't know what I want. I don't know what I need. There's so many, and they all seem to look the same and claim to be different. So I never really know if what I'm buying is worth it in the first place. Do you know what I mean? Right, I've changed my bit out now. I prefer this one. This is a fine grit, but for hard gel it works really, really well. And I can, because it's got a flat top, like a safety top, it's flat, it won't cut you. You can go right in at the cuticle. So this bit I really, really like. The bits I really use are this one, my 4x coarse bit for removal, and my cuticle bits. And they're the only ones I use. I don't use anything else. As you can see, the white coming through, that's what we want. We want that kind of crackled glacier marble look. I'll just keep going on at that until it's all done. Keep going, looking at it from all angles, looking at it from underneath, trying to keep it nice and neat. I could have used my Valentino dust collector, but do you know what? I was too lazy to bend down and pick it up because my hips are sore, and I was like, no, not doing that today. So I just got covered in dust instead, and I still haven't tidied my desk because I'm a rebel. Okay. There we go. Just running through. I'm going to take that bulk off at the tip because it is quite bulky. And then once I've had enough of the e-file, I'll take my brush, clear away the worst of the dust, have a look at what we're dealing with, and then go in with the hand file and start refining the shape. Obviously there's a lot to filing, there's a lot to see, but it would bore you, so I'm cutting quite a bit out. And then once I'm happy with that, I will then go in and buff as well with a 180 grit buffer, because when you're with hard gel, you can make scratches in it a lot easier, and you don't want that. So give it a buff. And then I decided to get the Christmas crystal mix, which is called Deck the Halls. It will be available this week. It's also available for pre-order as part of the Christmas boxes. It's got 775 crystals in it. And I'm going to use the red section and the gold section today. So I'm going to use the red drop there. Boop. Let's pop it straight on. The adhesive I'm using is Bling Bond, available, can't even speak, from my website. And this is a combination of two golds. It's Aurum Gold and Golden Shadow in there. Golden Shadow is like a champagne-y gold. It's beautiful. And that's what I'm going to take and use as a little cuff there. Nice and easy, but it just finishes the nail. And then once that's all set in place, I'll get those crystals away, and we're going to go in with Madam Glam's No Wipe top coat. And I love this bit. Are you even ready? Just pay attention right now, because oh my god, look. Oh, hello. Those layers, the glitter, the gold and the red and the white. It just, I love this style. I don't know who the first person to ever do this was, but whoever they are, they're genius. I've seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of designs, and I just, every time, they're all different because of the way they are. Everyone is different, and that's what makes them so incredible. I really like it. And I know there'll be people that'll go, this is a bit wrong, that's a bit wrong. Look, shut up. Just leave me. I'm having fun. This is great fun. I'm learning and I like it, so I don't care. Anyway. Can't stand people like that. Just making sure we've got a nice, good gloop of top coat on there. And I'll show you the final nail. I really, really hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I will put all the links in the description box, so don't forget to check them out. And like I said, information on the Christmas boxes and all that will be in the description box as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Tally bye!